Hello, this is Anthony and welcome to BBSN, and we are going to resume our Battle of the Ages contest in this video, and that is the basically home run and batting average on base percentage will be the three categories graded, and the battle between Aaron Judge and Reggie Jackson, Yankee greats past and present. And just to bring you up to date through 179 plate appearances. Again, the three categories we're judging: home runs, batting average, and on-base percentage. At this point, early in the contest, Aaron Judge leads in all three categories: 12-9 in home runs, 286-214 in batting average, and 385-324 in OBP. But it is early, and Reggie, who has been struggling, has 59 strikeouts in only 179 plate appearances thus far, while Judge has 42. Both have walked 24 times, so Reggie needs to make up some ground, and we'll see how that goes. As up next on this tour of the American League pitching staff for the 2017 season, they face Los Angeles, Minnesota, and Oakland. So first go around here for the Angels. They will send to the mound Ricky Nolasco, Parker Bridwell, J.C. Ramirez, Jesse Chavez, and Tyler Skaggs. And as a reminder, Judge and Jackson each get 5 plate appearances against each of the 5 starters of the teams they face. So 25 plate appearances against each team. And thus far, with seven rounds in terms of teams faced, or 7 teams faced, the best performance, Aaron Judge went 8 for 21 against Houston and had 5 home runs. That was his big surge. Reggie Jackson went 8 for 23 against Kansas City. Had only 1 home run, but did have 3 doubles, 4 singles, a couple of walks. And in terms of worst performances thus far against individual teams, Reggie Jackson was a very beyond mediocre, pathetic 2 for 23 against the White Sox, of all people. Had just a single and a double, was struck out 8 times. And Aaron Judge's worst outing, he's been fairly consistent. He's had a couple of 5-hit outings. The worst was 5 for 23, also against Kansas City, in which he had no home runs, 4 singles, a double, and 6 strikeouts. Highs thus far for strikeouts: Jackson whiffed an incredible 13 of 25 plate appearances against Cleveland, and Judge's worst, at this point, he has not gotten struck out in double figures in any of the series. His worst was 8 against the Astros. So that's where we stand. And before we get rolling on this, again, we're going to get 3 teams in. Before we get rolling, though, just a quick update on that giveaway. It is not forgotten about. I still have not got the replacement cards for the 22 St. Louis Browns. They processed the order 320, which I thought would maybe have mailed that day, possibly mailed out on 321, but regardless, it's been now over a week. And I know they're having bad weather in the east, and that probably would be the cause. They sent these regular U.S. mail instead of FedEx, which they use to send most of their product. And I did order a card set. I got the 1911 card set that I ordered on last Friday, and that is coming FedEx. I've been tracking that. That should be here tomorrow. I believe it's in New Mexico or somewhere right now, but it's on schedule. So I really would expect the replacement Browns cards to be here today or tomorrow at the latest. If they're not here by tomorrow, I'll shoot Strat an email and try and confirm when they sent them out. But the giveaway is still on, so no worries there. And once I do get those cards, I'll incorporate the video into a vlog that I'll be doing about Hal Chase in my continued series of vlogs about the dead ball era. Chase, who is one of the Definitely an intriguing figure, but probably one of the darkest souls ever to play the game. So that will be the subject of the vlog where we do the giveaway. And I thought of a kind of unique way. Instead of drawing names out of a hat, there's 5 people in on the giveaway. So what we'll do is just take probably George Sisler's card, and we'll roll. So have kind of an elimination thing there. Whoever gets the best result, and the results would be graded from strikeout to ground out to fly out, walk, single, double, triple, home run, will get the cards. So that'll kind of be, I think, a neat way to do it versus just picking a name out of a hat. Anyway, regardless, battle of the ages, Judge versus Jackson. Here we go. Angels up first, and Ricky Nolasco on the mound to face Aaron Judge, right-hander against right-hander. And 6 and a 10, and that's going to be ground out. Again, I do not use the open triangles. Second plate appearance. 2 and a 7, and struck him out. So Judge, the first K. 4-10, and it'll be a fly out. 6-9, and that is a normal home run, which Judge is definitely normal, so we will see later on that one. And last plate appearance against Nolasco, and 6 and an 8, and that is going to be a split chance, possibly another home run. His rolls were good last time, and he's done it again. Deep, 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 and gone. 2 home runs for Judge. So that puts him at 14 and puts the pressure on Reggie right away. Reggie now facing Nolasco. And 1 and a 5, and that's going to be a walk. So a good start. Plate appearance 2. 1-11, and that's going to be a fly out. 5-11 against the lefty there, and that will be a single for ballpark single. Anaheim is not a hitter's park, so don't expect a lot of relief there. The singles are 1 to 3, home runs are 1 to 8 from each side, so Reggie does not get the hit there. 1-6, and it's going to be another walk, and final PA is 4 and a 3, and that is going to be a, whoops, sorry, damn it, ballpark home run. So again, 1 to 8 here, otherwise that will be a fly out, and Jackson just misses that. So 1 pitcher down, and up next will be Parker Bridwell. First plate appearance for Judge, and righty-righty again. This is 3-7, and that'll be a walk. At least Reggie didn't strike out in his first series of at-bats. 3-10, Judge staying on his card. That's a ground out. 6-6 for Bridwell, and that'll be a single. So Judge having luck on both sides of the cards. 2-12, and that will be a line out, and final PA against Bridwell will be a 3-8, and that's a walk. Reggie Jackson now up. And lefty-righty matchup, and 6 and an 8, and that'll be a line out, 1 down. 5-8, pop out. Reggie trying to get on track here, and 3 and a 9, and that's going to be a strikeout. That's his first. Knew that would happen after I mentioned him not getting any against Nolasco. 3 and a 7, ground ball, and final PA against Bridwell. It'll be a 1-9, and that's a strikeout. So Jackson continues to struggle here early. Third pitcher up for the Angels will be J.C. Ramirez, and Aaron Judge is ready to go. Righty-righty matchup again, and 2-11. That'll be ground out. 5-8, strikeout. 1-8, and that's going to be a home run. So Judge, his third against the Angels. PA 4, 5 and an 8, and that'll be another strikeout. And final plate appearance for Judge against Ramirez, and that's going to be another strikeout, 5-8. So Judge off to a lead in strikeouts in this go-around, but also has 3 home runs. And Jackson against J.C. Ramirez, that's going to be ground out, 6-12. That'll be ground out X actually. And again, rolling on the average there, all we care about is if it is gotten to. So there's no hit, and they did get to that. PA2, 1 and an 8 for Reggie, and that's going to be a walk. Reggie still does not have a hit yet. 3-5, and that'll be a strikeout. Reggie's all kinds of struggling here. 1-3, fly out, and final PA will be a 3-7, and it's going to be ground out. So Reggie hitless through 15 plate appearances against the Angels, and that brings up Jesse Chavez. Aaron Judge steps in. And righty again, 1-8, and that's going to be deep fly gone. Judge with home run number 4. 6-3, and that will be a ballpark single. And again, he needs a roll of 3. Doesn't get it. 4-4, and that'll be a ground ball to third base X. Got to it. Fourth plate appearance, 4-6, and that is going to be a skinny double. Nope. And last PA against Jesse Chavez, Judge, 4-5, and that's going to be strikeout. Judge's 5th. And Reggie Jackson looking for his first hit. And he struggled with everyone, but you thought get something going against the right-handers, all these right-handers in the Angels rotation, just not rolling in column 2, which is his good one. 3 and 8 strikeout. And 4 and a 10 versus a lefty, and that's going to be a fly out. Can't buy a break here. 3 and an 8, it's another strikeout. Reggie would give his soul for a 2, 6, 8, and that is going to be a split chance single. Still can't get off the schneid, and last PA against Chavez is 1-3, and that's a fly out. So Reggie 0 for 17 against the Angels. So he may be heading to a new low unless he really turns it up against Tyler Skaggs. Judge up. And against the lefty, 3-3. It's going to be a ground out. 4-5. It'll be a ground ball to shortstop, and got to it. It's a 4-8. And 4-8 will be a strikeout. Judge's 6th. Fourth plate appearance. Neither is really shown out against the Angels. 3 and a 6 against the lefty, and that's another strikeout. Though Judge does have 4 bombs of his 5 hits. And 5-7, and that is going to be a walk. And that will do it for Judge. Reggie up now. And 2 and an 8 against the lefty, and Reggie just misses a ballpark chance for a home run, 1 down. 3-3, and Reggie draws a walk. That's his 4th. That's about all he's getting against the Angels. Reggie's going to go 0 for, I think. 1-9, and 1 and a 9 strikeout. Jiminy Crickets, and Reggie 6-5. Strikeout. And this is Reggie's last chance to do something or get tagged with the big donut. 4 and a 9. And that's what's going to happen. So let's tack that up. Very easy for Jackson. Oh my goodness. He went 0 for 21 against the Angels with 4 walks and 7 strikeouts. Judge went 5 for 22. 7 strikeouts and 3 walks, and he did hit 4 home runs, however. So an abysmal showing for Reggie in what has been a series of abysmal showings. And that now brings us to Minnesota. And for the Twins, they will be facing Irvin Santana, Kyle Gibson, Jose Berrios, Adalberto Mejia, and the ageless one, Bartolo Colon. So here we go. Aaron Judge. Dice foul. And we are set against Santana. Righty-righty matchup, 3-10. And that's going to be a ground out. 2-4. Strikeout. Record that. 2-8. Ground ball. 4 and a 6 and strikeout. So Santana starting off dominating Judge, last PA, and that's a 4-2, and that will be a single. So Judge 1 for 5 against Irvin. Reggie up now, hoping to get out of the slump he started against the Angels. And 6 and a 9 against the lefty, a very slim chance to do so. And Reggie finally gets off the schneid with a very, very choice roll and gets the skinny split double. PA2 and 4 and a 9. And Reggie, looks like he just does better living off Santana's card here. 1 to 15 for the home run. And does not get it. And 3 and a 10 against the righty, and that's going to be a fly out. 1-5 will be a walk, and last one 2-11, and that's going to be a ballpark single chance. In Minnesota, a 1 to 12 single, and lefties 1 to 6 home runs, righties 1 to 12. So 1 to 12 for the single, and Jackson gets it. So Reggie breathes a sigh of relief as he gets a couple of hits against Irvin Santana. So this will not be the debacle that the series against the Angels was. Next up will be Kyle Gibson. Judge set to go. And again, righty-righty matchup, 2 and a 5, split chance single. That should be good. It is. Plate appearance 2. 1-7. And that'll be a walk. Judge's first of this series. 1-4. Another walk. Fourth plate appearance, Judge. 2 and a 5, and that's a split chance single. That should be good, yep. And last PA here. 4-7, and yet another walk. So Judge gets 3 walks in that go round. Reggie Jackson up to face Gibson. 6-9, and it'll be ground out. 5-4, it'll be a fly out to center field X. And 8, we should get to that. So I'm using average. A3, yep. Plate appearance 3. And 1 and 8 for Reggie. He gets a walk. 6, 7. And that'll be a split chance double. Reggie racks it into the gap. And his third hit against the Twinkies. And final PA against Gibson. And 5 and a 10. And that'll be a ground out. So Gibson is done. Next up is Jose Berrios. And Judge is set to go. Again, righty-righty. 1, 5. And that's going to be a skinny split triple chance. Does not get it, but it's a single. PA2 will be 1 and an 8. And that's a long, deep, gone home run. Judge. 8 rows up on that one. PA3. 3 and a 7. Reggie still doesn't have a home run yet in today's round. A walk there. And plate appearance 4, 3 and a 12, and that is a double. So Judge having a good series of at-bats against Berrios. And 2, 8. And that's going to be a ground out. Reggie steps up now. 6, 5, and struck him out. Reggie's first against the Twins. PA2, 3, 10, and he just cannot get in that 2 column on his card. And again, strikeout there. Reggie's fourth PA against Berrios. 6, 5, and it's another strikeout. And last PA, 3, 6, and does manage a walk on that one. So Berrios is done, and Adalberto Mejia will be the next up on the bump for the Twins. A lefty. Judge is set to go. 3, 3, that's a ground out. 6, 5, and that's a ground out to shortstop. Gets to it. 4, 6, and that will be a walk. That's Judge's fifth. 6, 6, fly out center field. And final PA against Mejia. 4, 10. And that is going to be a ballpark single chance. And again, 1 to 12 in Minnesota. Gets it. So Judge's 7th hit. And let's see what Reggie can do now. Reggie started off fairly well, but stuck on 3 hits. Lefty-lefty matchup. 4, 9, and that is going to be a ballpark home run chance. So lefties, though, it's only 1 to 6. And Reggie gets it, though, his first home run of this round. So a wall scraper there, just gets that into the right field bleachers. PA2, and 2 and a 5, and that's going to be another, just missed that, a 9. PA3, 6, 9, and it's enough. Reggie likes Mejia. Home run on a roll of 1 to 10, does not get it. So he's smoking the ball, only once left the yard though. 6, 7. And that'll be ground ball second base X. Chance gets to it. And last PA against Mejia. 2 and a 9. And that's a ballpark home run chance. So Reggie has some opportunities, but only puts 1 of them into the seats. And we are heading to our last person up on the Twins. That's the ageless Bartolo Colon. The guy that makes all of us think we can be athletes as we get older. Does not look like an athlete. 3 and a 6 for Judge to start it off. Righty-righty matchup. That's a strikeout. He says, I can still go out there and strike out Aaron Judge, though. What can you do? I can't do that. Split chance home run on 1 to 10. Needs a 7. Doesn't get it, but it's a double. Judge's second double in this series. PA 3, 1 and an 8, and that is a no-doubter. So Judge coming back with a vengeance. And 6-12, and that will be a ground ball to first base. X gets to it. And last PA for Judge against Cologne. 2-6, and that'll be a walk. So Judge, a very good series against the Twins here. That is going to do nothing but pad his lead. Jackson hoping to close strong. 4-10, lefty-righty matchup, and he gets the walk, his first PA. 6-11, and that will be a ballpark single, and again 1 to 12. Gets it. Third plate appearance against Cologne. Jackson. 1-11, and that is a long fly out. PA 4. 6-6. And split chance home run. He is a normal home run hitter and does not get it, but gets the double. Reg will take that. He'll take anything and get at this point. And final PA against the Twins to close this series. And 1-11, and that is a fly out. So let's see how we did against the Twins. Judge definitely took this round. Jackson started like he was going to come on, but kind of petered out there at the end. Still not bad. Jackson went 6 for 21. Had 3 doubles and a home run, 4 walks, only struck out 3 times, which is good for him. Judge, on the other hand, was in fuego. He went 9 for 19 in this series. 6 walks helped that. He had a couple home runs, couple of doubles, and he too only struck out 3 times. So combined, the Yankee sluggers were 15 of 40 against the Twins, their best combined performance to date. And next up will be the Oakland Athletics in our final round of this Battle of the Ages Part 3. And for the A's, they will trot to the hill in order. Jarrell Cotton, Sean Manaea, Jesse Hahn, Daniel Gossett, and Kendall Graveman. So here we go as Cotton up first. And the young right-hander is ready to go. Judge steps in. Righty-righty matchup, and 6-5, and it'll be ground ball down short, and he does not get to that. Single. PA 2. 4-7, and that'll be a walk. 4-3. And that is a ballpark home run chance. And in Oakland, also not a hitter's park, needs a 1-5 and does not get that. PA 4, and that's a 3 and a 7. That'll be a walk. And final plate appearance for Judge against Cotton. Judge is drawing a lot of walks this round. And that'll be 4-5, and that will be a fly out. So Judge 1 for 3 with a couple of walks against Cotton. Reggie's turn, lefty-righty matchup. 5-5, ground out. 4-9, strikeout. Reggie has not been able to get into any. Rolls a 2. And Reggie, ballpark home run. Of course, it's that. And in Oakland, again, 1-5, does not get it. Plate appearance 4. Reggie just can't get a break. 2 and a 12 in the 2 column again, but that's not what he wants. Fly out, and final PA against Cotton. 5 and a 7, and that's a walk. So Reggie probably just better off staying on the pitcher's cards. I think he's probably got a good portion of his hits there. Next up will be Manea and Judge. Ready to go against the lefty. And it's going to be 6 and an 8. And that will be a walk. Judge's third. And 5-12. Fly out. 3-9 against the lefty. Strikeout. It's Judge's first against the A's. Plate appearance 4. And 3 and a 4. Ground out. And last PA against Manea. 6-9. And 6-9 will be a strikeout. So Manea has good success against Judge. And that brings up Reggie. Reggie's still looking for his first hit. Only 2 pitchers in though. First plate appearance is a 6-3. And that is going to be a ballpark single chance. So Oakland ballpark singles are 1 to 6. They're not very plentiful either. 1 and a 9 for Reg would be a strikeout. 6-8, and that'd be ground out. 4-10, catcher X, and catcher X to WG. Okay, nothing there. And last plate appearance is 6 and 12, and that'll be ground ball back to the pitcher X, and gets to that. So over for Reggie against Manea. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And that will bring up Jesse Hahn. Judge ready to go. And back to righty-righty matchup here. And 3 and a 9, and struck him out. So the A's doing good so far. 2 and a 6, and draws the walk. Plate appearance 3, 2-9, and struck him out. And 6 and a 7, and that is going to be a single. And last plate appearance against Hahn, Judge, ready to go. 4-9, and that'll be strikeout. So Judge, that's the 5th time he's whiffed. Reggie Jackson's turn. Hoping for some good rolls in the 2 column. 1 and a 5, draws a walk. Still looking for his first hit, however. Plate appearance 2, 5 and a 10, and it's going to be a catcher's X. And on that, actually, yeah, there's really nothing to even roll on for that. So 6 and a 7, and that will be a split chance double. Come on. Reggie gets a double there. And 5-12, you walk. And last PA against Hahn for Reggie, 5-7. And that will be another walk. So Reg, a couple of walks there. And Aaron Judge up now to face Daniel Gossett, pitcher number 4. And 6 and 8, righty-righty matchup, and that will be a walk. Three, 5, struck him out. Plate appearance 3 is 4-4, and that will be a fly out center field, and that will be gotten to. Three, and ground out. And last PA for Judge against Gossett. 2-5, and that's a split single, and that will be a single. Reggie up. 1 and a 6 against the righty, and that's a walk. Reggie's 5th. Plate appearance 2, 6 and a 9. Struck him out. Reggie has struck out the last 2 series. PA3 is a 4 and a 9, and that will be a fly out. 5-6, and split chance double. That looks pretty good for Reggie. He gets a double. His second hit, second double. And last PA against Gossett. 1 and a 9, struck him out. So Reggie, if he was hoping to tighten the contest up here, has failed abysmally. It's going to be even bigger lead for Judge when we tally up the stats here. And Kendall Graveman, last pitcher up for the A's. Judge is set, righty. And 2 and a 5, and that's going to be a split single. Judge gets it. Plate appearance 2, 1 and an 8, and that is a deep fly. Home run for Judge. Neither's really gotten a lot of flies into the seats in this round here. Part 3 of our series. 2 and a 4, struck him out. Plate appearance 4 is a 6-9, and that is going to be a split chance double single. Gets the single out of that. And last plate appearance for Judge against Graveman is 3 and a 9, and that'll be a strikeout. So Jackson, last chance to close a little bit of ground. Here we go. Be a walk. Plate appearance 2. 1-6, and that's going to be a walk. His OBP will be okay this series. Plate appearance 3 is a 3-9 strikeout. His 5th against the A's. PA 4. And 4 and a 6, struck him out. And last plate appearance of part 3 of our Battle of the Ages is a 6-5, and that is going to be a ground out. So that ends part 3, folks. Got 3 teams in. That's all I have time for at the moment. So Judge, he ended up going 6 for 20 against the A's. 1 home run, walked 5 times, struck out 8 times. And Reggie, poor Reg, he went 2 for 18. Did draw 7 walks, struck out 6 times, had a couple of doubles. So Reggie is going to continue to see the deficit widen. We have 4 teams left for our 2017 go-around. We have Seattle, Tampa Bay, Texas, and Toronto, and that will be the end of the 2017 part of the tour, and we will then go to 1977 and face the staffs of the American League teams. So it's where we stand, and having a lot of fun with this. Kind of surprised that Judge is dominating so much thus far. Maybe things will turn around when Reggie gets back into his own time period against the 77 hurlers who he's familiar with. We will see. But until next time, thanks as always for watching, and keep rolling for the fences. We'll see ya.